Yes, what a show I have lined up for you today. Welcome to the State of Spurs, episode 3. And today I am joined by Gouldy from Gouldy.Talks.Tottenham. It's all good vibes, proper Spurs chat, and maybe, just maybe, a bit of Spurs optimism. So smash that like button, subscribe to both channels. Let's talk Tottenham. Big up, Gouldy. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming on.
No, thank you for having me on. Pleasure to be on.
Well, it is Gouldy, isn't it? I'm getting that right.
Yeah. That's it, mate.
Yeah. Cool, cool. So, before I start, guys, please do me an absolute solid and please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, please like and subscribe to Gouldy Talks Tottenham. He's new to YouTube, absolutely smashing it on TikTok, by the way. But I will put the link of his channel in the description, so please get over and subscribe to the channel. Mate, first couple of questions are more like kind of a get to know you kind of questions. So, the first one is the main one: why Spurs?
Me dad, my granddad. It goes back generations. Love
Yeah.
him for it, but hate him for it at the same time.
So I take it you're a Londoner. You sound like you're a Londoner. So what part of London are you from?
No, I'm Essex. Essex.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Being from the West Country, I just clumped all that in together, but obviously it's not.
yeah. No, on the outskirts of London.
Okay. Okay. So what is it? What is your earliest memory and first Spurs game at the Lane?
My earliest memory, I would say, I went to Aston Villa away, but we sat in the Aston Villa end. Me, my dad, and his friend.
Yeah.
We won 1-0. Teddy Sheringham scored, and he celebrated right. We was on the corner flag, and he celebrated right in front of us. And my leg had a bruise on that day because we couldn't celebrate, and my dad was squeezing my leg. And that was 2003, I think. 2002, 2003 season. And my
Mm.
first game at the Lane was 2-1 Leeds United, first game of the season. So I've had a season ticket since 2003. So I've been fortunate enough to
Yeah.
see the good, the bad, the ugly.
Whereabouts you sit? Are you South Stand or?
Literally now I sit just above the away fans. Literally the first row
Okay.
above the away. Yeah, which
Nice.
has its
Nice.
perks, but also
Get the chuck stuff at 'em.
yeah, it's more. Especially last year, a lot of it was the abuse towards us.
Yeah. God, we lost a lot of home games, didn't we, last season?
Yeah.
Okay, so second question is who's your favourite ever Spurs player and who's your favourite current Spurs player?
Oh, I'd have to say my favourite ever player, Van der Vaart for me, Rafael Van der Vaart. I say there's a few, but for him, he was the one for me where I thought, yeah, like just watching him was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Current player, I'd probably say Mickey Van der Ven, but I love
Mm.
Romero as well.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I love Van der Vaart as well. He just got it, didn't he, when he wore a Spurs shirt?
Yeah, that
It's
was
almost
literally
like
because
some
say
players
against
they put,
Arsenal.
yeah. Some players put a Spurs shirt on and it's almost like they're made to wear it. And I think Van der Vaart was definitely one of them.
Oh
For
yeah,
me,
100%. So
Robbie
against
Keane was go on, mate.
I was going to say against like the likes of Arsenal and that he just loved it. Run straight over their fans, kissing the badge and all that. I thought, brilliant.
Yeah, he was proper Spurs. It's just a pity he only spent 2 years with us.
Yeah, I know. So I was gutted when he left.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And he admitted himself, didn't he, that he shouldn't have left, that he probably should have stayed. But
Yeah,
I think his wife at the time didn't. She wanted to go back to Germany or something. But
yeah, that was it.
yeah, okay. So next question is just quickly, just tell me more about your YouTube channel and your TikTok channels, and how long you've been doing them and what sort of content you create.
Say it's mainly TikTok. I usually just upload whatever I put on my TikTok onto YouTube at the moment, but I only started
Yeah,
around 2 months ago. Yeah, and it's doing really well to be honest. So I upload every day. Try and do as many lives as I can. Yeah, it's just mainly the rumours at the moment because there's not really a lot of concrete interest going on with any players, but it's just rumours and just interacting, putting up throwback matches, things like that. Yeah, just
Yeah.
fully Spurs.
Yeah, no, I must admit, TikTok, I've done the odd live. That's how I got to start speaking to you first. You popped into one of my rooms, and I find it quite hard on TikTok though, because it's on your phone. It's such a small screen. It's quite hard to keep up with everything. So it does go quite quickly.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Like I say, when you first go live and you're like no one in the room, you're just staring at yourself.
Only
It's
talking to yourself.
it's a little bit strange, but you get used to it.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Okay, how did you feel about Postecoglou's tenure at Tottenham overall?
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think overall, I would have loved him to stay, but I understood why they sacked him. But it was just the aura about him and the whole like, oh, season 3 is better than season 2. I wanted to see season 3, so I was gutted on that sense. But overall, he's won us a trophy, which is a lot better than what 99% the other managers have had. So yeah, overall,
Yeah.
I'd say it was a success because in that it's all about the trophies, isn't it?
Well, that's it. At the end of the day, we lost a lot of games last season, but we did win a trophy. And,
Yeah,
that could take us forward this season because already, obviously we'll touch on the Arsenal game in a minute, but already we won a trophy this season as well. So we're getting quite used to it, aren't we?
exactly. Keep them coming.
So let's quickly talk about the Arsenal game. Did you watch it at all today?
Yeah, I managed to watch it. Yeah, I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah. Did you see any difference between like an Ange Postecoglou side and a Thomas Frank team or
Uh, I'd say in parts, I definitely think defensively we were a lot more solid.
yeah,
Set pieces massively, attacking and defensively. I think obviously Arsenal are known for being a very good set piece side, and I think we controlled that. And then I noticed on the attacking ones, we had Van der Ven down on their goalkeeper quite a lot, and obviously it nearly paid off twice. We hit the post twice, had a few chances. So yeah, you can see the improvement in set pieces 100%.
yeah. I think we definitely looked better defensively. It's almost even when Arsenal come forward, which obviously, we kept him to hardly any chances, didn't we? We just looked like we always had that solid forward out instead of before when we'd only maybe have two at the back or we'd be so high they'd be chasing back. So it was nice to see. I mean, we may not be as exciting going forward at times next season, but I don't know. I think we will with Kudus. I think he's a really good signing. What do you think of Kudus?
I think he's been brilliant. Personally, I think him, Odebear, and Sarr have been the standout so far for me.
Yes.
I think,
Yeah.
like I say, even today, both wingers look really sharp, beating their men. I just think we just lack that creativity in the middle, which hopefully Madison can bring in when he's back fit. But that's the only part I'm worried about, really, is that creativity up front.
Do you think we bring anyone in?
I'd like to think so. I mean, I still think we need a defensive midfielder, even though potentially Sarr could play there. I say he played really well today, and in the duels he won everything. But a proper CDM would be nice, and then I think someone to compete with Madison. Personally, I'd love Eze, but I don't think that's going to happen. Unfortunately, it looks like he's going to be going to the other side of North London. But
Yeah.
there you go.
It kind of showed that they need a player like Eze though. As much as Arsenal, and obviously I'm not an Arsenal fan, I don't follow them a lot, but been crying out for a striker for years and years and years. It's been like Arsenal get that striker, they win the league, or at least they come close. They've got that striker now. I'm not sure about Gokares, to be honest with you, but I'm kind of thinking he maybe need number 10 as well because I'm not sure about Odegaard. I don't think he's a big game player personally.
Yeah, I agree. So today, I didn't think they were that great. I know it's only a friendly, so you can't look too much into it, but I didn't think they didn't create anything. Like I say, Vicario didn't really have anything to do whatsoever. Yeah, I think if they get someone like an Eze, that really would help them massively to unfortunately push for the league.
Yeah, he's a bit of a game changer for them, I think, isn't he? But are you happy with Frank? You know, I know you say you didn't want Ange to go, but out of the managers that we were linked with, are you happy with him? And what do you think he can bring to Spurs this season?
I would say I am. So out of the options that were there, I wouldn't have minded Glasner from Palace,
Mm.
but the main one I really see was between Frank or Silva from Fulham. Then I would rather have Frank. I think Frank will just offer that sort of like organisation in the team. I think, say, his Brentford team did score goals, so I think we will definitely be okay in that department. Uh,
Mm.
I'm concerned about Frank at the moment is all the players that have left Brentford, none of them wanted to join him at Tottenham. So I don't know if that says anything or
That's
not.
true. That is true. Yeah. I was gutted we didn't get Mbuemo. I wanted him. I wanted Norgard. I thought Norgard would be a good option as well. He didn't come, and yeah, obviously Wiss is still at Brentford, isn't he? He's pushing for a move, but whether we go for him or not is another question. Probably, I think he's kind of too old for Tottenham. They tend to go for the younger player, don't they? I think he's maybe a bit too old.
Yeah, I mean, I think we do need a bit of experience in that team, though. Especially if, like I said, I think
Yeah.
Sonny's going. There was a video today of Romero and that trying to put the armband on him just to lift that trophy, and he kept taking it off. And it just seems like the
Mm.
players today, you could sort of see they're like he's going. So obviously you lose a massive like player in Sonny, the experience, and we haven't got a lot of that in that team. I don't feel.
No, I think you're absolutely bang on. I saw that video as well, and I'm like, if that's not a lift the trophy to say goodbye kind of video, I don't know what is. You know, and even when he lifted the trophy, he looked really embarrassed. I was a bit annoyed because it's like we just beaten Arsenal. I wanted us to really celebrate like when we did when we won the Europa League. But there was
Yeah.
almost like, oh yeah, it's a bit embarrassing, but still. Um, okay, if the window's shut today, do you think Spurs could compete for the top six?
No, I don't feel.
I,
I feel we need at least another two or three. I know today's result and performance makes it look like we can compete with that, but I don't. I think this sort of covered over the cracks a little bit. I still feel we need at least another two or three top quality signings to compete. I think we realistically, I think we could get seventh or eighth right now, but to compete for that sixth/fifth spot, we need a few more.
yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. We're a fickle bunch, aren't we? We're all fans, but it's like we lose or we don't lose. We draw against non-league, well, lower league sides, and we're like, oh, this team are rubbish. We're never finishing top 10 with this team. And when suddenly we beat Arsenal, it's like, I don't see why we can't compete for the Champions League. You know, it's weird. It is pre-season, but
Mm.
nevertheless, it was a good performance. So we kind of brushed on it already, but where do you want Spurs to strengthen this window? What is if you had like three positions and three players? Give me the positions and give me the players that you would like to come in.
I would love a left back because I think like Destiny though he's pretty injury prone, so I would go for Robinson from Fulham. I think he'd be a great signing.
Yeah.
A CDM, by the looks of it, it's going to be Polina, but I would have loved like a Belieber or Wharton, and then a Cam. I mean, most of the options are looking very limited now, but I would have loved Eze, even the Xavi Simmons, but they both look like they're going different ways. I think Morgan Gibbs White would have
Yeah.
been a great signing, but obviously you don't want to get into that one too much.
No, that was really disappointing, wasn't it? What about like a Grealish? Would you take a Grealish? I know he plays off the left, but
Yeah, I think Grealish should be brilliant at Tottenham. But I mean, we should have got him when we had the chance when he was at Villa, but I don't know. I think Odebear looked good today. I think I like that sort of player that can get on the ball and run at players. But then I would love to get a top quality left winger, but I just don't think we're going to do it. Likes of Liao and that, I
uh,
just can't see us getting him.
we're being linked with him again today, though, aren't we? Is I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The thing is, though, if Sonny goes, which it looks like he is, you know, you've got more already. He is going to go to Rangers by the looks of it. that pretty much, and Solomon's going to be sold, and Yang will be out on loan. It pretty much leaves us just with Tell and Odebear as our left-sided options. Both young, they're both going to have dips in form. So for me, I'd definitely be looking at a left-sided player.
Yeah, I agree. But like I say, it just depends because I see a lot of links with like Garnacho, but then he's not the finished article. He's still young. I want that established
Yeah,
player or like one of them top class players where you think like you want other teams to go, oh, Tottenham have signed him. Like we haven't had that in years. Like you look at the likes of
no,
even Arsenal. Like I know Gyökeres. I'm not. I don't know if he'll be good or not, but people still a bit worried about if he does turn out good. And he is that big name signing. Obviously Liverpool looking like they're getting Isak, and then there's us just with realistically only Kudos come through the door and that's it.
yeah, yeah, no. Liverpool have just blown everyone out of the water this window, I think, and yeah, Gokers is a weird one because I literally think he's a goal scorer, and that's it. I think if Arsenal are expecting any like link up play or that kind of thing, I'm not sure he's your man. I think he's just going to be in the box finishing chances, and maybe that's what they need because you know Jesus was quite good at all the link up, wasn't he? But crap in front of goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good signing for them, but I'm sure every Spurs fan agrees when I hope he flops this season.
Oh, big time, yeah, big time. So players you expect to leave, Sonny apart.
Uh, yeah, obviously Sonny. I think Richarlison needs to go, but by the sounds of it, he doesn't want to go. But I think we need to be a little more ruthless and start getting him out the door. Basuma's another one. But obviously Ben Davis, he's been there a bit too long for me. I'd like to see him go. In an ideal world, I'd like Vicario to go. I don't like him as a goalkeeper, but I can't see us getting a replacement for him. But they'd be the ones I would probably let go.
Yeah, I'm the same. I very much feel the same way about Vicario. I think he's a great shot stopper. Really scares the hell out of me when he's got the ball at his feet or when teams have set pieces against us. I think he flaps a lot. I actually thought Kinski might be challenging him for his number one place, but Kinski's just not a great shot stopper yet, is he? But he is still young.
Yeah,
So
I think.
yeah, I think if we could
Sorry,
bash
mate.
them together and make one keeper, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah, 100%. I say I watched the Luton game and Kinski looked a lot more better from the crosses and that he can claim them, where you just know Vicario, unless it's like no one's around him and he's got the time and he'll catch it. If not, he flaps it. Like say
Yeah,
that Europa League final just summed it up perfectly for me. Great shot stopper, but everything was just slipping and like dropping it. If it weren't for Van der Ven, then could have been a completely different story.
yeah, no, yeah, I agree. If United score that goal, I think they go on to win it, but
Mm.
luckily they didn't. Um, okay, final question. We'll end with this one. If I can find it. So what are your expectations this season for Tottenham? Let's say we sign two or three more players. How far do you think we can get up in the league? Do you think we've got a chance in any of the cups? Let me know how you're feeling about, expectations.
Uh, like I say, if we can get the two or three players through the door, I feel like definitely. I think we'll battle with Newcastle and Villa for maybe fifth/sixth. But without them, yeah, I think you're looking at more like a Conference League place. Regarding the Champions League, if we get through the league stage, I'll be happy. I think we're going to
Yeah,
struggle in that. We could get found out pretty much in that. I'd love to see us go on an FA Cup run. That's the one trophy I would like to see us win. But
yeah,
it all depends on the luck of the draw. That if we get like a Liverpool away, then game over. But yeah, a lot
yeah,
of it's obviously
yeah,
luck with the draws. But yeah, I'd like to see us at least go for it. But I feel like realistically, the only trophies we can win this year are the domestic ones, as in obviously the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. So we've got to give them a good go.
yeah. No, I'm with you on that. I think currently maybe a top eight finish if we can sign a couple more players. Who knows? We could challenge the likes of Villa and Newcastle. Um, Other than that, yeah, Champions League, we're in it. That's it. I don't think we're going to get any further. I think I'll be amazed if we get through to the knockout stage. And it's all about League Cup and the FA Cup for me. If we can go as far as we can, and it is all luck of the draw. hopefully, we've been pretty unlucky, haven't we, in recent years with draws? You know, Man City. We seem to get Man City every year and something. So even though we beat them a lot, it's still you're like, oh, great City. But
Yeah.
yeah, we will see. Um, thank you very much for joining me, mate. I really appreciate it. It's been a good chat.
No, no. So thank you for having me. Honoured to be on. Appreciate it.
No worries, mate. And guys, if you haven't already, please get over to Gouldy.Talks.Tottenham and subscribe to the channel. While you're there, please subscribe to Pure Coys TV as well. And we will see you on the next State of Spurs. And as always, stay positive, stay poised, and stay Pure Coys.